employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Will you be part of the 82% who remember where you can try ZipRecruiter for free? It's ZipRecruiter.com/find. Again, that exclusive link is ZipRecruiter.com/find. That's ZipRecruiter.com/find.
Johnny, what are you doing in the bathroom? What are you saying? Wait, where are your toy cars? Oh no, tell me you didn't. Honey, call Mike Scott Plumbing.
I didn't do anything.
For once, that's true, but little Johnny flushed his toys down the toilet and now it's broke.
Yes. No. I'll get the phone. What's the toll-free number?
866-314-4443.
Got it. 866-314-4443.
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, they do it.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
And now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Lauren Carr, College of Central Florida Corporate College, will be Tom's guest on Wednesday, September 29th at 10:30 a.m., discussing higher education happenings. She will share how employers can support their team members through customized training that benefits their company, and also affordable training programs on everything from Excel to leadership training. Again, that's September 29th at 10:30 a.m. The College of Central Florida and your friends here at WOCA The Source provide this information to let you know what's happening at the College of Central Florida.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Celebrity Soul Food flagship restaurant is now here in Ocala. Best-in-class service and legendary recipes. You'll be elevated with a classy design in this 3,800 square foot restaurant with a menu that has scratch-made dishes prepared with a VIP experience for every guest. Located at 2237 Southwest 19th Avenue, right on Easy Street. Celebrity Soul Food. This is food with soul.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. Just found out that we will not be staying at the hotel at the World Equestrian Center on Saturday night. We ran the finances and found out we are financially not able to do that. But I bet it's fantastic.
I
I bet it's amazing.
I bet it is. Maybe if we plan better and further out.
But that's Disney World resort prices.
That is Disney World resort prices.
You know, speaking of Disney, I saw pictures. Friends of mine went to Disney on Tuesday. I saw pictures at Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Magic Kingdom. No lines whatsoever. The Magic Kingdom looked empty. Only had about 15,000 people in it.
I'm hearing about that, like cruise ships.
Look empty.
25% capacity. People are loving cruises right now because it's not crowded.
Yeah, because I hate people. So I would take a cruise now if there's only 25% of people on there. Although it'd be slim pickings at the poker table in the casino.
Well,
you know, guess you got to sacrifice some things. Hey, you came in today. You know, this is your time that you come in and talk with me every Friday, and you came in with some things you want to talk about. One of them being paper thin. I mean, what you want to talk about? Why would you want to talk about something that's paper thin? That doesn't leave you much to talk about if it's paper thin.
So that's the next. What the show coming up next at the
next performance at the Ocala
Civic Theater. Yes.
When's it open?
October 14th.
Ooh.
Through the 31st.
So it's just 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks in October, all the way through to Halloween.
Yes.
And
so,
what is this show about?
You know what? I don't know.
Because the world premiere, it's premiering for the first time on stage at the Ocala Civic Theater.
I've been sitting here, but this is what it says on their ad. Mama's up on the roof with her bottle of whiskey again. And I don't know. I don't know what it's about, but I'm going to be very excited to learn because you usually have somebody from the Civic Theater here to talk about the shows. But again, the ticket prices are $30 for adult, $15 if you're 18 years or under. And but this is my question, my love.
Is that 18 years and under mentally or physically?
Like physically.
Mentally, I would get in for $15 every time.
Well, you're yes, because you're a 55 teen.
Unless they give a discount for special needs, and then I'd probably get in free.
Well, you may qualify for their seniors discount.
Okay, shut up. Nobody likes you. Her mic's turned off. Nobody likes her. No, really, your mic's turned off. You're done. You're done. You're the senior. She makes a senior joke. The hell is that about?
Oh, come on.
So, yeah, the Paper Thin, it's a world premiere of the Southern play, Paper Thin. I knew it was a world premiere. I remembered reading that. Mm-hmm. And then after that, you know what comes up after that? It's a Wonderful Life.
So, can I ask you a question?
Yes, I have saw that movie numerous times.
You took me to the $1 Million Quartet.
I did.
You took me to Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
I did.
Scoundrels. Are you taking me on a date to Paper Thin?
Probably not.
Why not?
Oh, look, I got lots to do in October. I'm a busy man. All depends on Joe Bartone, really, to be honest with you. My social life depends on Joe Bartone. That's basically what I'm saying.
Is that what it is?
That's basically what I'm saying.
Well, you know, I am now looking forward to our dates at the Civic Theater.
Paper Thin, then It's a Wonderful Life, then Around the World in 80 Days, then Underneath the Lintel, and it finishes the season with Walt Disney's Beauty and the Beast. That's like a story about us.
And
you're Belle.
You're the beauty.
No, you're Belle.
But you know what I've discovered since we've been going to the Civic Theater that I'm really excited about? Now that I'm married, during intermission, I can send my husband to go get refreshments.
Okay, you sent your fiance to go get refreshments.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You sent your boyfriend to go get refreshments. Okay, just stop. That's like saying, now that I'm married, my husband opens my car door for me. When was the last time you actually opened a door? When I was with you.
I don't.
Well, you do, and what happens?
I get yelled at.
Exactly. So, yeah, the Ocala Civic Theater is one of those things that people, you know, I wish a younger crowd would realize how good the Ocala Civic Theater is. Because don't get me wrong, when we go,
it's not expensive.
When we go, the crowd's always nice, and you know, but it's an. I feel like even at my senior age, even at my age,
Yes.
I feel like I'm young when I go to the Ocala Civic Theater.
Mm-hmm.
I wish more of the younger crowd, and the young crowd goes to Riley and stuff like that. They don't, but the Ocala Civic Theater is amazing.
It's wonderful.
And the way they do their sets and the direction and the music and the orchestra, I mean, it's just all fantastic. And there's not a bad seat in the house, no matter where you sit.
No. Yeah, there is not.
You feel like you're right near the stage.
Because we've sat at different locations, and it's been wonderful all the time.
Because you feel like you're right near the
You're right
stage
there.
the whole time.
Right.
And I mean, it seats probably 300, I would think.
At least.
I would think.
Yeah.
And, no mask
sure.
ordinances. No. Well, remember when we went and saw the $1 Million Quartet, we had cardboard sitting next to us.
Well, yeah. Well, that's when they were still doing a certain percentage
Social
full.
distancing.
Yeah.
But the Ocala Civic Theater is one of those things that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So you had something else you want to talk about, too?
I do. There's another benefit for a friend of yours.
Ben Fritz.
Ben Fritz.
He's 38 years young.
Mm-hmm.
Cancer has taken over his body.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd had a benefit for him. Ben's a good guy, too. We'd had a benefit for him a couple months ago. Well, they're doing another one now.
Right.
It'll be at 100 Proof this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Right. And, Ben Fritz is fighting for his life.
Mm-hmm.
He's fighting to save not only his life, but to be a father that's there to see his see his children graduate high school,
right.
see their marriages, see his grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
All that is only possible if he beats this cancer, and you can help with this benefit this weekend. It's at 100 Proof on, which is just right there on 441 North, just past 27th Avenue, just past Highway 27. You go over the viaduct after Highway 27. It's right there at the bottom of the hill,
mm-hmm.
and just before you get to Old Jacksonville Road. And it's really, really a great cause. Ben Fritz is one of the good guys. He really is one of the good guys. And so I implore you to come out and help support Ben Fritz in his fight to beat cancer. That, by the way, his whole body's fighting because his whole body is in trouble.
And like you said, a great guy. I mean, he even took the time when we got married to send a congratulations to us. Even with all that going on,
cancer and everything,
all that going on in his life, he took time to say, "Hey, dude, about time."
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said, "Hey, dude, what took you so long? About time."
So I'm guessing we are going to stop by there for sure.
Either before or after Oktoberfest. Or we could go to Oktoberfest Sunday. Do Ben's thing Saturday, go to Oktoberfest Sunday.
We'll talk about it.
Then there's the Gator game. They play that team that I don't mention.
Tennessee?
It's great to hate Florida State. Better to hate Tennessee. It's my good friend Jeff Russell's favorite team. We don't talk this weekend because Jeff's a moron and I'm not because he's a Tennessee fan. He knows that. He knows next week he'll be a smart guy again, but this weekend he's not. He's just not. He knows that. He knows that. And he's used to it. He's used to me not being real nice to him during Tennessee week. But it's because, I mean, literally, this is how retentive I am. I once drove from Boone, North Carolina to Las Vegas, Nevada. The easiest way to go from Boone, North Carolina to Las Vegas, Nevada is through Knoxville, Tennessee. I drove 2.5 hours out of my way so I didn't have to drive into Knoxville. That's how much I dislike the University of Tennessee.
I believe that.
Oh, 100%. Look, I bet do I have a text message from Jeff Russell now? No, okay. Because I thought maybe I'd have a text message from him right away. But I do not. But, yeah, it's Tennessee week. So, here we go. 21 minutes from now, my older sister, will be walking into the studio.
Oh, very good.
First time in a long time that my sisters and I will be together, all of us together. I think it's 7-8 years.
And first time I'm meeting Donna.
Yeah, first time you're meeting
I've
my
met
sister Donna.
Lorna before.
You have met my sister Lorna, but it's the first time you're meeting my sister Donna. And you're going to learn Lorna's middle name, by the way. Because Donna calls her Lorna sometimes, and Donna calls her by her middle name sometimes.
Oh, wow.
And you're going to realize that my name for the only life my sister knows of me was Tommy.
Tommy.
But I don't mind Tommy. You ever mind those names when you were a kid? Like, were you Susie when you were a little kid?
Susie or Suze, yes.
Do you mind Susie or Suze now that you're older?
I mind it if you weren't there growing up with me. Like remember
Like my sister Donna can call me Tommy. I have no problem with it.
I just saw my two girlfriends, Deidre and Amy.
And they were calling you Susie.
Susie.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly fine. But they had young people there, meaning, 18, 20-year-old.
Your name better be Susan.
They're kids. I said, call me Susan or Mrs. Schmitz.
Yeah, either one.
That's what I told them.
Yeah, either one.
So my friends, my mom calls me Suze. My sister, calls me Suze or Susan. And
my, and you can tell my friends, the ones I went to high school with and elementary school with and all on Facebook versus the ones that I didn't, because when you see them post on my page, a lot of them will post Tommy.
Tommy.
And that's because they knew me as Tommy. It wasn't until, when was it you made the transition from Susie or Suze to Susan?
I think when I
corporate world.
I think when I got in my early 20s when I started on my career path.
I was Tommy. Dino called me Tommy. Gary called me Tommy. I was Tommy until Frank Saunders, who was my mentor, my early life mentor. Buddy Martin's been my midlife and older life mentor, but Frank Saunders was my mentor. He was also my college advisor. He was the leading authority breathing on the history of the state of Georgia at the time. He was the only, nobody taking breath on the face of the earth knew more about Georgia history than Frank Saunders. So it was a great fit for me. But Frank was like, what's this damn Tommy? You're not a juvenile delinquent anymore. You're a college student. You're trying to make a life for yourself, and you're going to be a teacher one day. That damn Tommy thing's got to go. And I go, well, I hate Thomas. He goes, well, Tom's a good name. I go, yeah, I guess Tom works. And so I've been Tom ever since. But I was never, ever going to be Thomas. Ever. Because it just brought back too many Thomas Arthur. Because let's be honest, and I've said this numerous times, it's not anything new. My mom was crazy, okay? Certifiable nuts. And so when she would say Thomas Arthur Schmitz, I didn't know whether I was going to get a smile or die.
Or something thrown at you.
Or something thrown at me. You never know. So that I do not like the name Thomas or the name Arthur. At all. At all.
Well, let's talk about something else that's actually entertaining. So
I thought me talking about my name was entertaining. Being that the show says Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz, that's my name.
So you keep talking about, I've been looking this up.
You just blew that right off, didn't you?
I did. I've been looking this up because you keep talking about Oktoberfest. But tomorrow, downtown Ocala, is a classic car show and a craft beer fest.
Yeah. I know it's the NPD car show and beer fest.
So maybe instead of a WEC, we take an Uber just to downtown where it's less expensive.
But then I have to give money, and it benefits probably MPD or something. And then when the guy that owns MPD comes into trivia on Tuesday nights, he'll laugh that he got my money and everything. So we're going downtown.
I don't know. We'll talk about it. I want to go to Ben's thing, at least that.
Yeah, we're going to Ben Fritz. And I implore everybody to go to Ben Fritz benefit. Man, he's a hell of a guy and one of the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's not, he's not an ornery cuss like me. He's an actual good guy. And, a guy like me, even with all my ailments and all, I'll be 130 before I die.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because only the good die young.
And do you think Biggin will be at 100 Proof tomorrow?
100%.
Because he makes a really good Spam sandwich.
I don't know about Spam. But now Donovan will be at 100 Proof tomorrow, and he makes a hell of a fried bologna sandwich.
Ooh.
Can't beat that fried bologna sandwich. But, when it comes to sandwiches, fried bologna's got to be one of the top 5. Got to be. Right there up with PB&J, in my opinion, is the fried bologna sandwich.
Well, I would obviously we had Spam when I was growing up as a kid, and I was reintroduced to it when I moved to Houston at a watering hole I frequented.
Okay, first off, it's Houston,
and it was fantastic. I had an egg on it.
You know how I know it's Houston?
Cheese.
Houston County, Georgia. Georgia was first.
It's fantastic. Oh, well, I didn't correct you yesterday when you were saying Louisville, and it's Louisville.
Not for somebody from South Georgia that doesn't care. You know why I say Louisville? Louisville. You know why I say Louisville?
Tell me.
Because just in case Kevin Shealy's listening, it's like fingers on a chalkboard to him. Because you know where he's from? Louisville. You know what his favorite college teams are? Louisville Cardinals.
You know what's funny about the state of Kentucky? And I lived there for 12 years.
You did.
So, and all around the state, you have Kentucky and you have Louisville. It's almost like it's a separate entity.
Well, of course it is.
Because any of the Louisville Cardinal fans are Louisville, and the rest of the state is blue, are all UK fans.
Although, I have some very good friends of mine that live in Western Kentucky that would tell you the Hilltoppers are pretty popular over in Western Kentucky. They are. Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. You ever heard of them?
No.
Yeah, very popular in the Western Kentucky area.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm happy for that.
You know, so.
You don't see that on a map, though.
No. Of course not.
What else we got?
What do you mean, what do we got?
What else we got? What for events?
Oh, you want me more events this weekend?
You said there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Let me pull it back up. See, you got me all messed up now.
Oh, it's my fault. I mean, you're the professional here.
Yeah, that I gave you the stuff for the weekend. Now all the stuff is stuff in October.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, so WEC might be a
FAFO, though, the 54th Annual Ocala Arts Festival, FAFO Festival, more than 150 artists and emerging artists, 25,000 attendees, food vendors, live entertainment, children's activities, community booths. That's expected this year's Ocala Arts Festival. It's going to be October 23rd and 24th. If you've never been to the FAFO Art Festival, it's a spectacle. It is. Takes over all the streets in downtown. It's an amazing event.
And that's also our 3-month anniversary.
Which you missed our 2-month anniversary yesterday because you thought today was the 23rd. You got up early this morning. You were making me a nice breakfast and all. You were going to give me my ham steak and all. You were going to give me happy anniversary, honey. And then you walked in and go, you hand me my breakfast and you go, so our 2-month anniversary was yesterday. Happy anniversary.
And you're like, I even gave you a shout out on the radio.
I did. I even gave you a shout out on the radio yesterday. You just glossed it. We've been married 2 months. It's already old hat to you. I see what it is.
I thought at least the first year we'd celebrate every month, and then after that, it's going to be
You're just doing
biannual.
You're just doing that to ingrain in my head it's the 23rd of the month. Then you got to figure that I know what month it's July because it's the same month I was born. So I know what month. You just have to drive it into my head it's the 23rd.
Am I wrong?
Well, it's the second most important day in July.
It's the second most. Your birthday's the first.
Well, yeah, July 27th is the most important.
Well, I guess.
Without July 27th, there would be no July 23rd. Without a January 2nd, there would be no July 23rd.
It's true.
It's the third most important date, but the second most important date in July. And yes, before you send any emails, Ray, the most important date is January 2nd. The most important date in July is July 22nd, but the most important date is January 2nd. Got to clear it up so Ray doesn't get upset. Ray has a tendency sometimes to call me when he hears things he doesn't care for when I talk about you, and he reprimands me. So I'm trying to nip it in the bud.
Do you know what's happening at 11 a.m. on Monday?
11 a.m. on Monday. I'm closing out the show.
The very first piece of paper that'll be officially changed from Kieran
to Schmitz.
To Mrs. Schmitz.
Oh, you getting your license done?
Social Security.
So,
remember the lady at
That's right. You got an appointment at Social Security.
She said, do your Social Security first and then do other stuff.
And then you got to do your license and your passport. No.
But
I'm glad I don't have to change my name.
11 o'clock on Monday.
You're going to put Kieran/Schmitz with a hyphen?
No.
Schmitz/Kieran?
No.
No. Can we just make up a last name to give you?
Then you would have to change yours, and you're not changing
I'm not
yours.
Changing my name. Cyril Martin would not be happy if I changed mine.
No, he wouldn't.
Okay. Talk about the good die young. Don't get me started on my dad. You know who's got the best job here at this airport?
The guy cutting the lawn?
I'm a firm believer he's got the best job. I watch him every day. He's way, I mean, he must be probably half a mile away from me.
Well, he needs to, like, cut the front here at the building.
Well.
It's a foot of grass out there. Are they growing hay?
See, that shouldn't be talked about on the radio. Now you're going to get Joe all up. Joe's going to be in a fit now.
I'm sorry, Joe, but it's funny.
In the jungle, the
back of the airport that nobody could see is pristine.
Guy cuts it all the time.
Pristine.
Guy cuts it all the time. You know, there's a big helicopter out here in front of us today.
There is.
Can you see that helicopter?
I can. It's blue and yellow and gray, and it's got red and white.
We got great sights here.
It's fantastic.
To watch the planes, and it's a lot busier airport than I thought it was.
And hopefully you don't lose the sights with the overgrown bushes in front.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Joe, I'm shutting the microphone off. I'm shutting the microphone off. Oh, if he was coming in for Dumb Crook News, he's not now.
Is he here?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought he was still on vacation.
No, Joe, he came back yesterday. We did radio yesterday. He came in with his leprechaun voice. I had to clear that up because he's the man of 1,000 voices. He's got they may not sound like what he thinks they sound like, but they're a man of 1,000 voices.
Yeah.
Me, I'm the man of one voice, gruffly, angry, pick fights for no reason voice. That's my voice. So you gonna stick around for Dumb Crook News?
Yeah, if you need me to.
If Joe's here, then you'll have to go. But if not, you'll stick around for Dumb Crook News because there's some funny news. One of them is about a guy and his nose. That's all I'm going to tell you. One of the Dumb Crooks, it involves him and his nose.
Very good.
Or is it his? No. We'll find out about that coming up in Dumb Crook News next. Remember, please, if you can, make it out to Ben Fritz's event. We're raising money to help with some of the costs for his cancer. He's fighting it. He's putting up the good fight, but they need community help. So come to 100 Proof this Saturday. What time does it start?
I'm actually looking it up.
Yeah, it's at 100 Proof. Please just come out. Call 100 Proof if you need to. They'll know what time it starts.
I'm guessing the afternoon.
But, yeah, so just come out and support Ben Fritz. Ben Fritz strong. Ben Fritz will kick this cancer's ass. I'm a firm believer of that. So come out and join us this weekend for a benefit for Ben Fritz. We're going to take a break. Come back. Hour number 3 right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
The House approved a $768 billion National Defense Authorization Act for the 2022 fiscal year in a bipartisan 316-113 vote on Thursday. Now that Pentagon spending levels have been set, some of the guides in the annual law this time around would require women to register for military draft. It also gives U.S. service members a 2.7% pay raise. The bill now heads to the Senate and is expected to work out any differences with the House in the coming months. Should also be noted the House approved a $1 billion Iron Dome defense missile system for Israel. The vote in favor was 420 to 9. The FBI has issued a federal arrest warrant Thursday afternoon for Gabby Petito's boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, for his use of unauthorized devices following her death. The indictment says he used a debit card and PIN number for accounts that did not belong to him between 30 August and September 1st. USA Radio News.
Oh, according to research, 82% of people will remember radio ads. That means that 82% of you listening right now will remember that this is an ad for ZipRecruiter. If you're hiring, 82% of you will recall that ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster and easier. And 82% of you will note that you can try ZipRecruiter for free today. But you have to go to ZipRecruiter.com/find. 82% of you will keep in mind that ZipRecruiter's technology finds qualified people for your job and actively invites them to apply.
Scott, is that you? Who are you talking to?
82% of you will also know that I, live with my mom. But the most important thing to note is that ZipRecruiter works. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Will you be part of the 82% who remember where you can try ZipRecruiter for free? It's ZipRecruiter.com/find. Again, that exclusive link is ZipRecruiter.com/find. That's ZipRecruiter.com/find.
Some of the best and worst companions for your guava crop. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
I was probably a little bit like you. There was a lot of talk about the COVID-19